you. Nice to see you.
You too. I have a question. Have you received our confirmation email that asks you the screening questions to make sure that you have no symptoms of COVID, 14 days without, did you understand everything on the email?
Yes,
good?
I have.
That's wonderful. I will ask you before we start that you would use a sanitizing cloth to wipe your phone. Thank you for just bringing your phone as requested and not having too much things with you, and also for coming along with your appointment. So first you start with just disinfecting your phone with a cloth, and then if you'd please really thoroughly sanitize your hands. So you'll notice, Annika, through your visit with us, that when we finish up, that at the reception we have contactless payment, as well as a protective shield that's there, a lifespan shield, so we can finish everything off and book your next appointment safely and through as well. And what I'd like you to do before we get started, if you'd like to accompany me, I would love to show you and our guests what we have done for procedures to be able to ensure everybody's safety and still have a wonderful experience at Saje. Is that okay for us to do that?
Absolutely.
So before we start, just so that we can better hear, I'm going to step back and to have a social distance. And I'd just like to remove my mask so that we can go from here, and then if you'd like to accompany me at a distance and throughout our walk in along. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, so starting here at the reception area, we have our retail. You'll notice in the retail that we've moved everything back without testers, and we're here to assist you with any questions that you have so that you can have a look at the product selection, and we'll explain everything through. So as we finish our appointment, we'll come back to our retail section. Our lounge, where we normally have a few more seats, we've created a little bit more social distancing, but still created a nice relaxing atmosphere. You will, however, because you're coming at your appointment time, you're really using the lounge area because we really situate our appointments nicely spaced out for everyone's comfort. We have normally in our refreshment bar area a wide selection. Unfortunately, during this period though, we will just be offering you a takeaway water or Perrier should you be here for a couple of hours for your appointment. And in between, it is actually an area that you can also sanitize your hands. If you'd like to accompany me to the workstations, please. So over here we have one room for our guests. We have created two separate rooms for our guests. One for a stylist, and everything is properly sanitized before you start between every guest. The stations, the chairs, we even put sanitized check marks so that we make sure it's been wiped down properly with Ontario government regulations. We have our tools ready to go for brushes in each station that's sanitized, and also fresh capes in between every guest. So 2 stations here, but for once you start your appointment, you will actually be staying at the same chair, regardless of having color cut combination. Coming to this back area, we have an area that we keep all of our tools, our scissors that are ready to go sanitized, so we have lots of equipment. That way there's efficiency. And this is where we bring our soil tools so that they can be properly disinfected before we start on the next guest. In our wash region, this is where we do our shampoos, where you come in and relax. Again, each station is properly sanitized. We provide for you a Lexan barrier, should there be 2 customers at the same time for when it comes time to shampoo and rinsing down. And always providing a nice natural atmosphere outdoors as well. So I'd like to show you my favorite room. On the way through though, we'd just like to note that we have provided a washroom for you that's properly sanitized with a sign that says if it's occupied, it means it's not ready to go, or sanitized for your safety. Over here is my favorite room. And this is another second cutting area that has a view of our wonderful gardens that are there for your use as well. And each area provides a separate space for our stylists and their guests for privacy. Let me show you outside, because that is also part for you to enjoy while your color is processing. Thank you. Now, if you'd like to accompany me back to our first chair, I will get you set up, Annika, for our appointment. Right this way. you'd like to step right into this, please.